Good afternoon, everyone, and sorry for the delay. I had some slight technical issues. For some reason, I couldn't stream. I kept pressing start stream, and it wouldn't start. It wouldn't do anything. So I started messing around a bit and got it working. And then I couldn't hear audio for a bit, but hopefully everything is good. So does the audio sound good? I'm not cutting in and out. Hopefully someone will confirm that for me before we get started. Um, we are building the Nyaong 75, and it actually ended group buy about a week and a half ago, but because I'm streaming it, they'll be open for an additional special 3 days. So if you guys like what you see today, make sure you check out the group buy at that link in chat. This is what the Nyaong 75 looks like. It's got cat ears on it. Once I put the PCB in, these are supposed to illuminate. I believe it's controlled using RGB underglow. And check it out in the back here. There's the cat butt. Isn't that amusing? That's so cute right there. So yeah, just a few quick specs on this board. This is a top mount board. Top mount, but it's seamless. So as you can see, there are no screws on the back to actually take apart the case. The way you take it apart, this is quite similar to the, let's see, I've seen a couple boards with this, the GHS Rare, in which all the screws are from the top. This is how the board comes together. And other specs, this is a Heine designed PCB. So it's got QMK VIA support and ESD protection. Yeah, that's what we'll be building today. I've also taken the liberty to mil-max my Nyaong 75. I know that there's a hot swap PCB available, but since this is a prototype, I got sent a soldered one. So I put the 3305 mil-max sockets in it, just so I can build it faster. If you guys have any questions about the build, make sure you ask. It's kind of an unconventional keyboard. It's not like everyone, you know, wants a cat for their keyboard, right? Yeah, most people are probably like, oh, I want something that looks like maybe a Keychron, maybe a Tomo, maybe a, you know, name your favorite 75%. But the people who like cat boards are, you know, few and far between. And one of them is myself. I love cat boards, I love cats. In fact, once I finish building this, I'll bring one of my cats over and I'll have my cat review the board for you. So yeah, let's see, should I put sushi up to it or should I put miso up to it? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's get to Lubin first. Lubin. Aaron says excited, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. As you guys can see, this is gonna be my Endgame 75. This will be the 75 that I compare every single 75 I get to. Like what? Right now, what the popular 75 right now is the Bubble 75, right? That's the one that everyone's been talking about lately. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the Nyaong 75 will trump that. Biased? No, not at all. Here we go. If you guys have never seen a PCB before, this is the Nyaong 75 PCB. As you can see, there are cat traces on it. The LEDs for the ears are actually located on the top. I will have to say that this is the first PCB I've seen that uses these really tiny capacitors, really tiny resistors. So when I was cleaning it off earlier, I had to be really careful with my brush. I do have to say that Heine has an ESD protection chip and what looks to be an overcurrent protection chip right there, right when where the daughter board enters. That's why Heine's PCBs or Heine's daughter boards don't have that. But I'm gonna go one step. I actually have a bunch of the new IO3 ESD overcurrent, overvoltage protected circuit boards here. So I'm going to use this instead of the one that JM Server provided me. So that way I can get double the ESD protection and truly reach endgame status. So my PCB is green. This is the prototype. The The actual Nyaong PCB, I believe, is going to be black. I just get green because it's prototype here. And if you guys look closely, you'll see that I mil-maxed it. I mil-maxed the entire PCB with the new 3305s. Shira says, Endgame. Yes, this is my Endgame. My Endgame 75. Just call me Oak. Nice. Thanks for the stab tips. Stab tips, yeah. All right. Next up, we need to take apart the case so I can access that plate. Thanks for the stab tips. I know, right? Yeah, man. Just if you're wanting to stab someone, you know, you gotta hold your dagger at a 90-degree angle. Keep in mind, lots of things read out of context in our hobby can be rather strange, such as, hey man, did you lube your alpacas yet? All right, got all the stabs in. Thanks for the stabbing tips. Yeah, man. All right, let's take apart the board so I can get to the plate. All right, PCB, I'm gonna put you somewhere else first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, as I was saying, these ears kind of get in the way, so I'm going to take off the keycron right here. No keycron. Just focus on this guy for the time being. Okay. So as I was saying at the start of the stream, this build, hello? Tripod here. There we go. Okay. So this build is completely seamless. You will not see the screws at all because the screws are located here from the top. So in order to take apart your board, you also need to take off your keycaps. So let's take it apart. Do I have the right bit? Yes, I have the right bit. That board is Endgame. Yes, it is Endgame. It's a very unconventional Endgame, and screws are not magnetic. Okay, that's no fun. I never like non-magnetic screws, because I tend to lose screws this way. They're not magnetic, I can't easily grab them. Wasn't this board like 600? Yes, this is a $600 board. I think it was like 570 or something. Something like that. So yeah, you have to absolutely love cats if you're gonna buy something like this, because honestly, $500, $600 is no small amount of money, right? See, Helium Factory says, hey Merlin, ever run into Space Beat not putting a tofu in bootloader mode? Stopped working after I tape modded and took it off. Oh, that sucks. Make sure your firmware is flashed correctly, I guess. But I apologize if I can't give you tech support right now. I am preoccupied making a build. The Silken Goku subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much. Alright. Oh, there it is. Get those screws out first. There we go. Alright. Silicon inserts. Okay. And yeah, let's go peel it. Let's go peel this. Cool. Okay. And while I have it open, I'm actually gonna insert the daughter board. Let's see, where'd I put that daughter board? Come here, daughter board. Where did I put the daughter board? Let me just grab another one. There we go. Daughter board. Are the silicone inserts squishy? No, they're actually pretty stiff. Alright. So this is not the daughter board that came with the Nyaong. This is from Maker Keyboards, actually. This is the IO3 C3 Universal Daughter Board. Reason why I'm choosing this over the one that came with the board is because this has 3 forms of circuit board protection. ESD protection, overcurrent, and over voltage. So yeah, super secure. Super secure. What? Take that out. I'm gonna plug in the cable first before I put it in. So the PCB itself, like the PCB that this board comes with, already has ESD protection, and it looks like it's got overcurrent or over voltage as well. So I wouldn't be, you know, wouldn't be too concerned. All right. With me putting this on, crap, stuff isn't magnetic here. That sucks. Only the best parts for your endgame board, yeah, right? Only the best parts. Yeah, you know, the funny thing is I've never actually seen a magnetic screw for boards like this. So I wonder if there's a technical implication, you know, for not having a magnetic screw next to the daughter board. This is going to be your daily driver? Yeah, for the time being. I usually have daily drivers that only last a week, so, you know. But this will definitely be one of my favorite 75s, if not the favorite 75. There we go. It's in. Okay. We can make do without the bottom. Like I said earlier, we just want the top right now. There we go. There it is. And I'm gonna reuse this little packy for the case screw so I don't lose any. Do you think it would be cool to use the nice board as your first attempt at soldering? If you've never soldered before, well, define nice board, right? Because everyone has different expectations of what a nice board is. But, you know, I would definitely not practice soldering on an expensive board. Like, buy a tofu or something. If you really want to solder, buy a tofu from KBD fans. Simple DZ60 soldered PCB. You know, and start from there. Or even those Canon keys ones that Silicon Goku is recommending. Okay, come out. Doesn't seem to want to come out. Oh, there it is. There we go. Got it out. Okay. Anything from MechWild is cheap and fun. I agree. I agree. Fun to an extent, because sometimes, you know, like those through-hole kits take forever to piece together. Start putting KS9s on. Let's see. So earlier someone mentioned if it's possible to bend legs on Mil-Maxes. Yes, it is. In fact, I would argue that you have to be a little bit more careful in how you insert your switches here on the Mil-Max. But unlike your typical Kale hot swap, you are less likely to damage the socket itself. Actually, I don't think you can damage the socket at all. You love that the plate has a cat cut out to show the one on the PCB. I know, right? It's super cute. Too bad it doesn't like light up or like anything. So one thing I guess what do you call that? I kind of overlooked it. but KS9s are not 5 pins. KS9s are 3 pins. And I was just thinking that this is a top mount board. So that means literally the only thing holding the PCB to the plate in this case is going to be like the friction between the Milmax and the switch leg, which, you know, kind of worries me a bit. So I may actually grab one of my inks, because they've got 5 pins, and put them in select places. Just for stability, you know, just because, you know, you just never know. Boo, 3 pin. 3 pins aren't that bad. Just have to know when and where to use them. Your last plastic board was a Corsair, and you tap on it now and cringe. Maybe you're overthinking it. Maybe you are. No, just because the board is made out of plastic doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, if you were in chat earlier, we were actually talking about the KBD 67 Lite, it being a complete home run for KBD fans. To the point that it was actually better than some of their aluminum boards. Building a TKC 1800, nice. Let's see, I built one, what was it, last year, I think, when I upgraded my Dolch pack. I really like 1800s, I just have a hard time using them because they're so big. That Kanagawa mat is awesome. Yeah, for sure. Utom said, I just put together Blade 60 with NK Silk Red switches. Nice. Congratulations on your first keyboard. And welcome to the hobby. Alright, almost done here. Uh-oh, that didn't. Yep. I'm gonna bend something there. Yep, that bent. See, first board you put together was a 7V, promptly dropped it after oh no! I'm sorry, man, that sucks. 7V is a great board. That's probably like, you know, up till my Nyaong 75, the 7V is probably my favorite 75. So this is gonna beat it. This is the board that'll make me not like my 7V as much. Alright, Let's see, let me just do a quick scan. Make sure all the pins went through. And what do you know, I found one where the pin did not go through. Looks like it's this guy. Yep, bent the leg. It's got a nick the size of a pencil dot. I was able to fill it in using a spot treatment. Oh, nice. Okay, did that go in this time? Yep, that went in. Perfect. Yay, okay. We're good. We are good. Let's build the board. Let's put it together. Wait a second. Huh. Okay. Okay. There are some clearance issues with my switches, apparently, because of the little gaps on the side. They have to put it in this way first. Okay. Yeah, there's some clearance issues. I'm gonna have to remove probably these two switches on the corner and install them later after the fact. And oh my god, that metal is super brittle. I just kind of like bent it a little bit. Okay. Interesting. Not expecting that. And it's the same deal on the top here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come off, come off, come off. Why are you getting stuck? Why are you getting stuck? Good thing it's hot. Yeah, I know, right? Good thing it's hot sauce, otherwise that would have been terrible. I have to remove each of those guys. Okay. Yeah, imagine not having this hot swap. Okay. A true endgame will not be easy, I know, right? True endgame will not be easy. One does not simply walk into endgame. There. Okay, that should be sufficient. See, I had to take out a couple of them in order to make it work. There we go. Okay. Wow, that's a super tight fit. her endgame board, but she doesn't know it yet. Nice. Okay, that's super annoying. Okay, I think we're good. What are the switches? The switches are Gateron KS9s. You can figure out what switches I'm using today by executing the ! build command. What's causing the clearance issues? I think it's the design for sure. When you put the switches in, the gap on the switch overlaps where these guys go through. What will go on here? GMK Cat or Cat GMK? Not GMK, but rather a PBT set. I think the Thera had similar. No, it did not actually. The Thera, you could do it by inserting the top at a 90-degree angle, but the clearance issue people were complaining about was the top of the switches. In this case, it's not. It's the overhang from the switches. Cat eye. Oh. Okay, we're good. Which switches were removed? These ones right there. So now we will attempt to plug them all in. Huh. Shit. Last switch to go to this guy. So that's the thing. Like, I chose to angle in the board from the right here. So I didn't have to remove the switches here. I removed the switches on top. If you choose to angle in from the top, then you don't need to remove the ones on top. You can remove the ones on the side and on the bottom. Okay, let me grab more switches. There we go. All right, got it. Could work as a flat board too. AV Dude redeemed Hydrate, thank you very much. Perfect. Okay. Time to put this all together. Oh, interesting. I just noticed something. Like, guys, look. The channel goes to the left, but the plug on the prototype is in the middle. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, okay, sure. It's not bad, you know. Not bad, it's just not what I would expect, to be honest. Okay, here, let's try plugging it in. See if I can get the LEDs to show up. Oh shoots. You guys can't see that here. Let me turn off my lighting. You guys can see it better, but it looks absolutely cute. There we go. Let's turn on my lighting. Let's turn it up just a little bit so you guys can still see it. Cool. Okay, that's so cute. I like it. I like it so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's changing colors too. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, well, I guess while I'm at it, let's see. Let's see. Can I type on it? Yeah, it seems to type. Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. Who cares what a daughterboard port is when the ear side? I know, right? I know. All right. Let's screw in the rest of the screws here. We can put some keycaps on. Too cute. OMG, says Meow Linda. I know, right? Absolutely. This hits me in so many ways, being a fellow cat dad. Nice. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. I already see a couple annoyances though, so yeah, it's not... Yeah, okay. These screws, so you guys know those parts that had, where I had to remove switches on? Looks like you're gonna need to, take the switches out first before you put the screws in on top, which is complete BS. Because in the same way that the switch blocks the, blocks like the hole, it also blocks the screw from fully going in. So yeah, that's super unfortunate right there. It's super unfortunate. They'd have the same issue in the corner here as well. Imagine if you did, yeah, imagine if I didn't mill mat, I'd be very frustrated right now. Okay, there we go, that guy can go in. But here, good thing it's only on the top, so it doesn't actually compromise the board so much. There we go, actually. There we go. There, I got one in. Solder with top plate installed. Go. I need to like force it in a way. Yeah, definitely not ideal. But you can get it to work. The screws aren't all the way in, but at least the board comes together. At least the board comes together. There we go. Got it all in. Or follow the edges of the switch, yeah. Alright, it's time, guys. Cat PBT. Cat PBT. It's like saran wrap too, so I need to bust open the seal. So cute, I know, right? So cute indeed. From Swag Keys, Cat PBT. After building a couple hidden screw boards, do you think it's worth the hassle? I actually don't think it's worth that hassle, because a lot of them have the screws, like a typical top mount board would have the screws coming in from the bottom, which you won't see anyway when you're tapping on the board. So why this is called Cat PBT is mainly on the novelties. So let me grab the novelties for you guys to see. There you go. These are the novelties right there. It's too cute. It's too cute. Oh my gosh. Here, see, there's a cat in the box hiding there. Oh my god, that's cat food. Let's see, that's a paw. What's that? That's another cat food. It's a cat, half a cat there. and a eating cat. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna put all the paws. Is that gonna fit? No, that's a 1.5. I want a 1.25. 1.25, so there we go. Paw right there. Let's do that right there. I don't think there's enough 1.25s. There's this guy. I don't see any others. So, oh well, that sucks. But at least I've got arrow keys. Look at these. These arrow keys are paws. Here, I'll show you guys in a bit. How's the quality compared to ePBT? I literally just opened it, so I haven't actually examined it quite yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I finish gawking at it. Those arrow keys, I know, right? Okay, I'll grab the rest later. That's how it is right now. Let's put on the rest of the caps. Yeah, this is a super cheap set. I think it was like 30 bucks or something. 30 bucks from Swag Keys. That's super cute. There is one more 1.25U novelty. There is. Let me look for it. Oh, you're right. I do see it. It's the cat food. It's the cat food. There it is. Cat food. But other than that, I will need the control key. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Okay. Let me turn off the lights here again. There we go. Lights are off. Clean up a little bit. You can do a typing test in a bit. It's done. The cats are coming soon. Yes, they are. I'm seeing there's actually lots of light bleed coming in from the top there. Not sure how I like that. Here, let's do a quick typing test. Let me turn off my music. You guys can hear it. We'll turn off crisp as well, so you guys will hear the ambient noise in here. Will you tape to eliminate light bleed? That is a great idea. I'll probably do that. Here we go. There we go. Not bad. I wouldn't categorize it as one of the best sounding boards I've typed on. It does sound thocky to me, so that's great. It's thocky, but not like super good sounding. But because of the gaskets that he put on this for like the top mount, this actually feels pretty darn good. I like how it feels a lot. And it's only top mount. It's only top mount. I'm quite happy with how it feels. In fact, I like how it feels more than it sounds. So aesthetics and typing feel are better than it sounds. Yeah, maybe if I put some like foam in it, this would be better, but we'll see. We'll see what I do. Anyway, let's go grab some cats. You'll be disappointed with your endgame board. Here, let's see if I can grab a cat really quick. Let me just clean up a little bit here. Here, let's grab Miso first, okay? Just because Miso is a lot easier to control. Hold on, let me grab her. Alright, Miso. What do you think about the cat? About the cat board? What do you think about the cat board? What do you think? You see its lights? Here, let's see if I can give a better view of her so you guys can see Miso. This is Miso. This is my youngest cat here. She's about... How old are you? 8 months now? Yep, you are 8 months. 8 months. Were you just sleeping? Did I bother you? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. You're just staring at the stuff. What do you think about the board? Do you think the board's good? Here you go. Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Here. I'm gonna bring Miso in now. Miso's gonna, Sushi. Sushi's gonna be a little harder to control. It's because Sushi likes to explore. Hello. See, my cat is too lazy to chew on things. Cat stream. Cat butt. Yeah. Did mom feed you already? Did mom feed you? Oh, you want to escape? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back out. Okay? I'll bring you back out and I'll see if I can bring the big one in. We'll see. Alright, cat number 2. This one is the first cat. This is the one that actually looks like the thing. This is Miso. This is Sushi, guys. Also a Siberian. She's about 1 year and 1 month. Yeah, she's roughly 10 pounds at this point. Yeah, he's very cute. Oh. I got her. She's not escaping me. Hi. Oh, you want to kiss me? Okay. Here we go. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at how big she is. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's quite the furball here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop going this way.
Sushi, come on, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, what are you doing?
Guys, this is my wife.
Hi.
Okay. See, look. It's the keyboard cat.
What's that? Oh my god, that's
the
so
cat
cute.
Keyboard.
Oh my god.
Okay, she's getting a little bit. Okay. All right.
Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Bye,
go, let's
Sushi.
go.
I'll take pictures with the cats and the keyboard at like a later date, but yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Couple things to note about the board just from my quick 15-20 minutes of ownership. It feels like a prototype, though I've been told this is close to the production just because of how you needed to be careful about how the switches how the switch tops would overlap where the screws would go. That's really annoying for me. That's not something that I would have noticed without building it. So yeah, if you guys are building this board, don't populate the top edge and the bottom and the right edge until you have it all together. Otherwise, you might encounter difficulties. However, the hot swap PCB is also included. Well, it's one of the options for the group buy. So if you have the hot swap, then not too big of an issue, I guess. But if you have soldered, oh boy, if you soldered the thing before putting it in, you are in for a tough time. Throw some catnip between the PCB and the plate. Anyway, my plans for this board. This will probably be on my desk for the foreseeable future. It is somewhat large though, taking up a lot of my real estate here. So, we'll probably switch back to some of my smaller boards. But for the foreseeable future, I'll be typing on this. I will want to fix how the RGBs look. I'm going to try and configure it so every time I press caps lock, both are going to be red or some kind of combination. You know, maybe if I like change layers or something, I press my FN key, like one ear turns a different color. Who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah, someone wants to see the back here. Yeah, I got the butt. Is it VIA? I did not actually try it in VIA, but I'm pretty sure it should be. Here, let's try and open up VIA, see what happens. Generally speaking, if it's in QMK, there's a high possibility that it's in VIA. But neither of my command keys seem to be working, or I don't actually know what these keys are on program to. Let's see, is it even in QMK configurator yet? Let's type it in. Nyaong. Nope, it's not even in QMK configurator yet. So if it's not in QMK configurator, then it's not in VIA. So it's not in VIA, but it does have QMK. What's the texture on the surface of the cat ears? Like the cat ears itself or this? These are like silicon inserts. They're like really stiff though. You guys can hear that, right? And yeah, overall, this is I quite like it. I quite like it. This is probably my favorite 75% at the time being. Yeah. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is my endgame. See, glad to see the PBT Keycaps get to you quickly. Yeah, it got to me like I ordered Sunday evening after the stream ended. It arrived Thursday afternoon. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 days. 5 days from me pressing the buy button to it arriving at my doorstep. Where from? From South Korea. Yeah, like the board Thox, it doesn't sound as, you know, it doesn't sound as good as a jelly, but it still sounds good. I will have to say that its typing feel and its aesthetics definitely are its highlights over the sound, given my current configuration. I'll get lots of heads turning at meetups. I know, right? Absolutely. I plan on doing like an infill on the back. Except I don't know if it's gonna be like, maybe I'll do like a white infill around the tail and maybe black around this outline. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? But yeah, so far I am enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, if you guys are curious about joining this group buy actually ended a week and a half ago, but because of this stream, because of this stream, the group buy will be open for another 3 more days. You can check it out at bamstudio.com. This is a rather pricey board. I know it's a novelty board given its appendages, right? But it is like a $530 board. Depending on what you include in the kit, it can go up to $600 plus shipping. So yeah, this isn't just a... This is still a custom board. A custom novelty board. And check it out. And it definitely feels like one, to be honest. Definitely feels like a custom. Only issue was the gotchas on the build, which you guys can see during the build stream. Do you think this is a more clacky board or a thock board? For me, top mounts, especially with the switches that I use, tend to be more thocky. So I would say this leans more towards thock for me. But I think if I could do it again, I'd probably use I'd probably tape mod the back. You know, I'd probably tape mod the back and put a little bit more foam. There's not too much clearance on the bottom, so I'll have to do some experimentation. But the way it is right now, I am very satisfied. Very satisfied with the way that it is right now, but I am sure you can absolutely improve on it. Let's see, Ishiru says maybe tape for the light bleed. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll probably use some like electrical tape so it's black and just tape the bottom of it. Because the LEDs are on the PCB, so the LEDs shine that way, right? Which is why this guy gets illuminated. So some of the lighting, you can still see where the LEDs are right there. So if I put tape on it, the only place I could really put tape might be behind the LEDs. It's kind of weird. We'll see. We'll see what I can do, just because that light bleed isn't what I expected. Maybe if he had made like the LEDs part of like a different circuit board, maybe if it was over here instead of being so close to the main PCB, it wouldn't have light bleed. But honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. It doesn't bother me that much at all. Sprinkle some catnip on the tape before you tape mod. Yeah, I'll see if I can get pictures of sushi or like miso sitting on the board. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, let's do one more typing test before we call it quits. See, I'll turn off another set of lights so you can really see it. We'll do a spooky stream. Spooky stream. There we go. Spooky. Here goes. There we go. I myself can see that on my desk, says Ishiru. Yeah. Highly recommend it. Especially if you like cats. This is probably one of the more unique keyboards that's coming out this year. Unique, not in the sense that it's like high-end, top of the line, but unique as in novelty, right? Especially if you love cats. Highly suggest you pair it with PBT Cat, like I've done on this board, or Kitty Cat, or any other cat themed key set that you guys can think of. Yeah, spacebar sounds nice. Today I built the Nyaong 75. It is a 75% keyboard with top mount with O-ring gaskets on it, so giving it a little more flexier feel than your typical top mount. I'd say it's actually a very good feeling board. In terms of sound, it is more on the thocky side, but it's not going to sound like a jelly. It does sound good though. My biggest issue with the board is actually with the build. I noticed that if you actually soldered in the board all in all, and you put it in, the screws can't go inside the gaps properly. So what you're going to need to do is save the top row and right column and bottom row. don't put those in yet until you've attached the plate and PCB assembly to the top half of the case. Of course, if you have a hot swap board, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It's only gonna really affect you if you're soldered. So yeah, thanks guys for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. My next stream is tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. PST. You will see this board once again, but I will be discussing all mechanical keyboard related group buys occurring for the following week. So if that's the kind of stuff that you're interested in, make sure you stop by. Alright guys, have a good rest of your weekend wherever you are, and I'll catch you when I catch you. Goodbye everyone.